Today in our 2017 Nissan Altima, we're going to be taking a look at and showing you how to install the Konig standard snow tire chains, part number TH01221100. So here's what our chain looks like once we have it installed. Now we are using tire size 215, 55, 17, and if you have a different tire size on your Altima, go ahead and check our fit guide for your application. These Konig chains are going to be great for driving through the snow or even ice, giving us that little bit of extra traction that we need. The diamond pattern that our chains are going to give us are going to be great for stopping, starting, as well as making turns, because they're going to have a lot more surface area over the tire opposed to the ladder pattern style. The links are going to be a square link, which are going to give us that much more traction when they're digging into the snow and ice. And they're also made of a low carbon steel, so they're going to have that extra durability. Our chains are going to have a built-in tensioning device, so we're not going to have to worry about anything extra like a rubber tire adjuster. They're Class S chains, which means they're also going to work well and are designed to work with vehicles that have limited wheel well clearance and have that low profile design. What you're really going to appreciate about our chains is the fact that there's only one connection that's at the back, and we don't even have to crawl behind the tire. We're just going to reach in right here at the top, have one connection at the top that's kind of at the back of the tire, but everything really is going to take place on the front, making it that much easier for us if we do have to put them on in an emergency situation on the side of the road. Now when we're not driving through the snow, they do have a reusable storage case that we can keep in our trunk whenever we need that extra bit of traction. So now that we've seen what they look like and gone over some of the features, let's show you how to get them installed. Now once you have your chains laid out, what we're going to do is we're going to take the end that has the yellow end and the metal stop on it. We're going to want that on the back side of our tire. So we're going to take it and we're going to loop around our tire until we can loop it around so we can get access to it and have the other end towards the front right here. So you're going to grab both ends and we're going to come on the back side of the tire towards the very top. Now there's going to be a little groove in the one end, and we're going to take the stop and we're going to slide it into the grooved end just like that. Now once you have your connection made back there, you're going to grab your chains and you're going to start pulling them towards the front, and you're going to want to get all that loose chain pulled out so we have access to everything and we can see what we're working with. You can just reach behind that cable that we connected, start working the chain towards the front of the tire. Now we're going to have a metal hook. It's going to have a red end on it. It's going to have a plastic chain connected to it. And then on the other side, we're going to have a red link. We're going to want to connect that red link to that red hook. So we just bring them together and connect them. And then now that we have our connections made, you're going to want to make sure that that band that we connected to begin with is right against the edge of the sidewall. You don't want it to be on top of the tire. You want it to be right on the back edge of the tire there. So we can move down to the bottom where we're going to have this rubber strip with a red hook on it and the gray chain. We're going to bring that towards the back of the car, kind of pull it kind of snug. And then we're also going to have this metal clasp. It's red right here. You're going to want to feed that gray cable through, pushing on that silver tab, and feed it through the bottom like that. And then we're going to pull so we can get it nice and snug. And we're going to go away or towards the front, away from the clasp. And you're going to take that hook and you're going to stretch it to the closest link you can get it, but making sure it's nice and tight. If yours are fitting a little bit different and you do have a lot of slack there, that's what this red clasp is for. It's going to hold any of the excess chain, but it's not going to be used in our application. So now we can go ahead and put the other side on. And once you have that side on, it'd be a good idea to go ahead and drive forward a little bit, get out, double check your tension, and make sure everything's nice and snug. And that'll finish up your look at the Konig standard snow tire chains, part number TH01221100 on our 2017 Nissan.
Thanks for watching. Click the link in our description below to shop, learn more, or visit us at etrailer.com. And leave us a comment if you have any questions.